It makes a big mess when you make biscuits, but you know what? It's so worth it. It don't take long to clean it up, but it's so worth it. First thing we are going to do is this is frozen butter, and we're going to grate it. I'm just going to grate it right in the bowl. I hope everyone is doing good today. Easy peasy. Get 4 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm using my 2-cup scoop, and it is listed in the description box below. Okay, so we're just going to put in, here's the first 2, and I'm spooning it in. And there is 2. So there's 4 now, and I'm going to take out about a cup extra in case I need it when we go to knead our biscuit. And that was unsalted butter. So we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I know that sounds like a lot. We're making mile-high biscuits, guys. We're going to take, we need 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. Just put it right in. It's a good thing about biscuits, you just keep going. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So you need baking powder and baking soda for these biscuits. So now we're going to go ahead and start pouring in our buttermilk. We need 2 cups of very cold buttermilk. And use my dough whisk. I'm going to start combining it all really good. I lived in Colorado Springs for 21 years. So I call these my mile high. I'm a Bronco football fan. And so these are my mile high biscuits. These are the first biscuits that I actually learned how to make. And I said, I'm going to share it with you guys. I think it's good. It's time. I hadn't made them in a long time, guys. Long time. You know what, guys? I just realized I need another stick of butter. Hold on. I just realized that. A whole cup, not a stick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm glad we did it before we mixed it all up. Right here on top and do the same thing. A cup is 2 sticks. 1 stick is a 1/2 cup. And sometimes my brain is not grasping it. I thought something was wrong, and I said, These are awesome biscuits. Down here we make lots of biscuits, honestly, lots of biscuits. People go to restaurants, no joke, just if they make the best biscuits. There'll be a line out the door. You can have everything else, but if your biscuit's not good, they're not going. That's just the way it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just take our dough and start working it. Get it all together. Get that butter incorporated really good. Okay, now we're going to turn it out. We're going to get a little bit of flour and just spread it on our board. And we're going to dump out our flour mixture. Okay, we're just going to start working it. This is a very wonderful filling dough. It's a little heavier because it's a heavier dough because it is not made with self-rising flour. It is made with all-purpose. And that's what I find. Now, I don't know if there's any scientific evidence to that, but when I use all-purpose, the dough feels heavy. As when I use self-rising. I'm not an expert on scientific, cooking methods, but it's just my hands. Okay. Just make sure that butter is kneaded really good. And you can see the butter because it's cold in there. That buttermilk is cold, so your dough is cold. I think we got that butter in there really good. Okay, I'm give it just a little bit more flour. I'm going to start rolling. Remember, we don't want to push down too hard. We want to kind of do it like in a rectangle. I haven't made these biscuits in years. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make them. They're a little bit more time consuming and have a few more ingredients, but they are spectacular. Kind of make sure we roll it all out. Kind of like a long rectangle. This is different than the other biscuit recipe where we just rolled it out and put the biscuits in the pan. This is different. Okay, so we're going to take the small end. That's why we want our board floured. And we are going to roll it halfway, just like that. And then we're going to roll the other half, just like that. Almost like we were making some kind of croissant pastry or something like that. Okay. I'm just going to keep rolling. We're going to roll this out also. Just need to make sure that our board is well floured. Just keep rolling. A little more effort, but a great payout. Now this time we're going to take it and we're going to roll it halfway, just like that. We're going to roll the other halfway, right up there on it. Kind of move it around a little bit. We just want to make sure our board is floured really good. Okay, now we're going to do it again. And the dough gets better and easier to work with. It's very pretty looking and becomes more pliable in that triangle. And I always see if I can move my dough around. If I can move it around, then it's floured enough. You can really see the butter in these biscuits. Now we're going to fold it in the middle, just like we did. And see how more pliable it's become, and you can just kind of go ahead and kind of push it together, just like this. Becomes a beautiful layered dough. Here we go again. The best biscuits, guys. Keep rolling it out. You say how many times? 7 times. Fran, I don't want to roll out biscuits 70. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I promise you, you do. You want to roll them out 7 times, just like this. The dough is so workable, guys. Just so workable. With all that butter, oh, it's just so easy. It just moves so beautifully. So you're not working too hard. All right. Let's do it again. I've lost count. Just keep doing it. Might have to watch the video back to see how many times I did this. But we want to make sure it's even as we roll it out. We don't want, we want it all even. Just a long rectangle. Some of you out there are counting. See how that dough just moves? Just rolls out so beautiful, y'all. These are the first biscuits I ever made that tasted like bricks. They were so heavy and so horrible. Oh my goodness. I had went to a women's retreat and I bought this cookbook while I was there. I didn't know the difference between baking soda and baking powder. Y'all, I just didn't know. Okay? I just figured one was the same as the other. I'm telling you, I just didn't know. They were so hard. I used margarine. I would recommend using butter just from experience. Sometimes that's the way you learn. I'm stubborn. Thought I knew it all. Believe me, I did not. Okay. One more time, guys. One more time. Just keep rolling. Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you, we preheat our oven to 425 degrees. What's wrong with me? I really forgot. I said, oh, I'm going to be ahead of the game. I'm looking for my biscuit cutter everywhere. It was right here. It was right here. All right, so we're just going to make sure that our dough is all even. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spray our pan with water and just put our parchment paper right down. Biscuit cutter, and we're just going to start right here at the end. These have little layers inside of these biscuits. You can see the layers from where we rolled them, and it just made layers. And this is going to be our Mile High layer biscuit. They are just beautiful. Somebody told me that I need to stick my little biscuit cutter in the flour. I don't know what's wrong with me. I never think about doing stuff like that. Look at those. Oh, these are beautiful. maybe I should use a smaller pan. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use a smaller pan. Because I don't think this is going to make a whole lot of biscuits. And I kind of want them to touch. So, we just changed pans, that's all. Oh, I'm not supposed to twist. Do y'all see it? Did y'all see that I twisted? I know you did. I twisted. I know you're screaming right now. You're not supposed to twist. Well, I guess half will be twisted. Oh, I just twisted. I was not trying. I think it's a habit, guys. It's just one of them habits. I did it again. I gotta stop. Okay. I'm gonna pull these together. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna roll it out. I bet some of you twist too. If you twist your biscuits, let me know. Whether you mean to or not. Just let me know if you do or not. And see, I folded this and just kept rolling. Okay, let's see if I can not twist. I did those two, not twisting. Okay, I need 4 more. This dough is so nice. Guys, the more, I know it's hard to understand, but the more you work this dough, it gets so soft. And when it starts out, it seems like it's so hard. Or it's not hard, it's just heavy dough. It's a heavy dough. But then as you work it, it just gets so much better. Okay. Okay, we still got to wait for that 425 degree oven. We're not going to put any butter, anything on them. Oh my goodness, guys, these are so good. Aren't they beautiful? And they are very soft. These are not hard. I know people think I work the dough too much, but I'm not. I'm not. You just have a feel. Once you learn how to make a biscuit, you get a feel for that dough. And you go with it, and that's how you learn to make a biscuit. A lot of people tell me that I'm working the dough too much, but I'm not. I promise you, I'm not working that dough too much. It is tough, and it can take it. This biscuit dough recipe, it can take it. I promise you. That butter and that buttermilk, it can handle it. I'm telling you, it's a very wonderful dough. And I'm waiting for that oven. I'm so mad at myself because I could have just popped this in the oven at 425 degrees for 20 minutes. The oven is finally preheated, 425 degrees for 20 minutes. Look at those beautiful, beautiful biscuits. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put some butter on them. Oh my gosh, they're so flaky and so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have some butter, and we are going to butter these biscuits. You got to make these biscuits. Oh my goodness, look, perfect bottom. They're done on, look at the flaky layers. Look at that. Little layers. Little layers. Look at all them little layers. We got to try one of these biscuits. They're so good. They are light and they are fluffy. You got to make these biscuits. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get me some jelly or honey out on these. Oh my goodness. They're good by themselves. Pot roast. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm. That butter makes this so good. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, your kind, sweet, wonderful comments. I'm just in awe of it. You guys are the kindest, sweetest, supportive. You guys support me. And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you for watching. Keep watching. Hit the subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Comment. I love your comments, and I try to get to every single one myself. There's nobody in this YouTube venture but me. I mean, my family supports me, but they're not, they don't edit or do anything like that. They just eat my food. But you guys, most of you are making the recipes, and you're letting me know if something turns out or if it don't turn out. And I really want to give you the best recipe that I possibly can. Now, these are an awesome recipe, and this is the first biscuit I ever made, and it didn't taste anything like this. I promise you. Or I tried making, I should say. But it took years to master it. But I just want to say thank you. You guys go make these biscuits. Easter's coming up. Make you these biscuits. Put you some little jellies out. Let people put jelly and honey. Oh my goodness. You'll be the queen bee of the kitchen. You guys go. Thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.